the most important current affairs for the UPSC Prelims examination. So today is 7th of August. Let us start our discussion. So I'll start my discussion with few questions. Let me see how many of you are following current affairs. Okay. So guys, there is one movement which is in news in today's newspaper, Blue Bird movement. Which country? Blue Bird movement is related to which country? Can anybody tell me in the comment box? Let me see how many of you can answer. Blue Bird movement. I need answers in the comment box. Let me see how many of you are able to answer it. Blue Bird movement. Okay. So the answer is Taiwan. Okay. So answer is Taiwan. Okay. This is a kind of a recall movement by the citizens against the politicians. Okay. So this is international relations. They can frame questions, they can give you places, and they can ask you why they are in news. Okay, why this place is in news. So Blue Bird movement, please remember it is related to Taiwan. Okay, another important international related place which was in news today was the Mariupol. Okay, where is Mariupol located? Mariupol. Okay, Mariupol is located on Sea of Azov. It is located on Sea of Azov. It was part of Ukraine, but now it has been captured by Russia. Okay, so they can ask you about Mariupol. Mariupol, okay, it is located on Sea of Azov. So Sea of Azov is a very important water body. You guys, you know that every year in UPSC prelims examination, they're asking water bodies in news. Okay, so this year they can ask you Sea of Azov. Sea of Azov is connected to Black Sea. Sea of Azov is connected to Black Sea through Kerch Strait. Kerch Strait. Please remember Kerch Strait. Very, very important. Okay. Sea of Azov is bordered by which countries? Can anybody tell me in the comment box? Sea of Azov is bordered by which country? So Sea of Azov is basically bordered by Russia and Ukraine. Okay, Russia and Ukraine. And one more thing, guys, Sea of Azov, this Mariupol is in Donetsk region. Is in the Donetsk region. They may ask you. Okay, the Sea of Azov is the shallowest sea in the world. Shallowest. Okay, shallowest. This is very, very important. Sometimes they will give you, okay, 2-3 statements, and they will say which of the following statements are correct regarding Sea of Azov. Okay, it is the shallowest sea. It is the shallowest sea. So this was in news. Water bodies, every year UPSC is asking one water body. Next year they can ask you Sea of Azov or Kerch Strait. Okay, so this were the international relation places in news. Now we will move on to the next topic, guys. Prime Minister has inaugurated MS Swaminathan Centenary International Conference. MS Swaminathan Centenary International Conference, and here he has released the biography on MS Swaminathan. MS Swaminathan, guys, you know, father of Green Revolution. Can anybody write down the name of the biography? Can anybody write down the name of the biography of MS Swaminathan in the comment box, guys? Let me see how many of you are able to answer in the comment box. So answer is what? The man who fed India. Okay, so this is very, very important. Please prepare the name of the biography. Okay, because books, sometimes UPSC is asking books related question. Sometimes UPSC is asking what? Books related question. Okay. Next, guys, Supreme Court observation regarding Rohingyas. Okay. So here what you have to remember is that India is not a signatory to the Refugee Convention of 1951. Since India is not a signatory to the Refugee Convention of 1951, so India is not legally bound. India is not legally bound to take care of refugees because India does not have a dedicated law on refugees. So how does India treat refugees? India treats refugees through Foreigners Act and Citizenship Act. So under Citizenship Act, anyone who comes to India without any legal permit, he is termed as illegal migrant. Illegal migrant. This is very, very important. Foreigners Act. Okay. So government has said that it can deport the Rohingyas under the Foreigners Act. Okay, under the Foreigners Act, government has the right to deport Rohingyas. Okay, but there is one principle under the Refugee Convention. The name of the principle is non-refoulement. Non-refoulement means you can't push the refugees to go to some country where they are getting persecuted. You can't push the refugees to those countries where they are getting persecuted. So this kind of questions they can ask you. Particularly, guys, in convention, they will ask you, is India a signatory to Refugee Convention? Yes or no? So the answer is what? India is not a signatory to Refugee Convention. Second point, is India having a dedicated law on the refugees? No, India does not have a dedicated law on refugees. This is two important things. very very important. Take note of it. Okay guys, I hope you are following this. I hope you are following this. Okay, you know guys, India amended its Citizenship Act in 2019. India amended Citizenship Act in 2019, where it allowed all the persecuted minorities except Muslims to come to India from three countries: Afghanistan, Bangladesh, and Pakistan. Okay, except Muslims, and it fast tracked their citizenship status. It fast tracked their citizenship. This is very very important. Okay, next, Aadhaar authentication is now allowed for SSC exams. So Aadhaar is what? How many digit number, guys? Aadhaar is a 12 digit number. Aadhaar is a 12 digit number. Is Aadhaar mandatory? Yes and no, both. Aadhaar is mandatory for something, like for example PAN, but Aadhaar is not mandatory for other things. Okay, so you should know where Aadhaar is mandatory and where Aadhaar is not mandatory, because question setters are found of trapping you. They will just write a statement: is Aadhaar mandatory everywhere? Okay, no, only for income tax purposes, PAN card. Okay, Aadhaar is mandatory. Okay, next topic was biochar. Guys, biochar, you know guys, government of India has come out with a law on carbon market. India is going to establish a carbon market. So in this carbon market, biochar can play a very important role. So what are biochar? Biochar are basically produced through the pyrolysis of agriculture waste and solid waste. Pyrolysis is a process. Pyrolysis is a process through which this agriculture waste and solid waste is transformed into biochar. Biochar, it's a stable carbon. It's a very stable carbon. It is a very good carbon sink. It is a very good carbon sink. Guys, carbon sink concept is very very important. Okay, so you see in 2025 prelims also they have given a question on carbon capture, direct air carbon capture. Okay, so carbon capture, carbon sink, these are a very favorite topic of UPSC. Already UPSC has asked this question. Biochar, biochar is used where, guys? Biochar can be used in agriculture. They are very good for soil fertility. They are very good for soil fertility. Biochar can be used for carbon sink. Biochar can be also used for waste treatment. Biochar can be also used for construction. These are the 4 applications of biochar. Please note down 4 applications of biochar. What are the 4 applications of biochar? They are used for construction. They are used for waste treatment. They are used for carbon sink, carbon capture. They are used for carbon capture. And last but not the least, they are used for soil fertility. When we use biochar, soil fertility increases. Soil fertility increases. This is very very important. Biochar, guys, definitely there is a high chance that question will come on biochar. Already UPSC has asked question on biochar. Okay, here take note of the applications in agriculture. Okay, biochar application in agriculture. Okay, another topic which is very important, but before we discuss another topic, guys, please do consider hitting a like to this stream. Guys, everybody please consider liking the stream, because guys, okay, when we like the stream and when we share the stream, okay, YouTube gets an indication that these sessions are useful, and it promotes the live stream. It promotes the live stream. Is more and more aspirants they attend these live sessions, I will also get motivation to continue these sessions. Okay, so please do consider, if you finding it valuable for your prelims preparation, please do consider hitting a like. And everybody, I am requesting everybody join sharp at 8:30. I don't see many of you joining sharp at 8:30. I am the only one. Every day sharp at 8:30 I am starting the session. Please for 15 minutes, 8:30 to 8:45 every day, book this slot. Book this slot for revision. Okay, another topic was, guys, okay, melting of glaciers. Guys, recently some study has been done, and one of the main reason for melting of glaciers is the black carbon soot. Black carbon. What are black carbon, guys? Black carbon are short-lived pollutants. Black carbons are what? Short-lived pollutants. They are called soot. So guys, you know, glacier, this is International Year of Glacier. 2025 is International Year of Glacier, and recently also we have talked about glacial lake outburst. Glacial lake outburst, guys, because of climate change, global warming, and because of this black carbon, glaciers are melting very rapidly. This is leading to increase in the size of glacial lakes, and these glacial lakes, when they become unsustainable, when they are like overflown, okay, they will break, the moraine walls will break, and there will be glacial lake outburst. There will be glacial lake outburst. Even this Uttarakashi, okay, incident, many people are saying it is a glacial lake outburst. Okay, so this is a very important concept. Black carbon, short-lived, it is short-lived pollutant. Okay, so another topic, guys, Supreme Court recently passed an order on Rahul Gandhi Okay, so that order of Supreme Court, there were some criticisms that it is going for judicial overreach. It is going for judicial overreach. So can anybody tell me which article of the Constitution goes for separation of power? Guys, in India, we have a separation of power. Separation of power means that executive, judiciary, legislature, all three are separated from each other. They have their own domains. However, there is check and balance. So which article of the Indian Constitution talks about separation of power? Can anybody tell me? So the Article 50 talks about separation of power. This is very, very important. Separation of judiciary from executive. This is very, very important. Many people will not be knowing it. It is a favorite topic of UPSC question setter. Multiple times UPSC question setters are asking this question. Okay. So these were some of the important topics for today. I'll just revise. Do you want a recap of it? Okay. So first topic, guys, Prime Minister inaugurates MS Swaminathan Centenary conference, international conference. Okay, MS Swaminathan is father of Green Revolution. Definitely one question can be on MS Swaminathan. MS Swaminathan was awarded the world first food prize. Okay, very, very important. He was the chairman of ICAR. He was the chairman of, okay, all the agriculture institutions. Okay, also the Rice Institute. He was also the chairman of the Rice Institute, famous Rice Institute in the Southeast Asia. Second, guys, Taiwan Bluebird Movement. Taiwan Bluebird Movement. Taiwan Bluebird Movement. Third, guys, Mariupol, Sea of Azov. Mariupol, Sea of Azov. Mariupol, Sea of Azov. Okay. Next, guys, Rohingya. Supreme Court on Rohingya. India is not a signatory to Refugee Convention 1951. India does not have a dedicated law on refugees. Therefore, India is not obligated under, okay, the Refugee Convention for going for non-refoulement. This is very, very important. Okay. Then biochar. Biochars are basically stable carbon which are produced by the pyrolysis of agriculture waste and solid waste. Biochars are very good carbon sink. Biochars are very good carbon sink. They are also good for soil fertility. They are also good for soil fertility. Okay, guys. And next is the separation of power, Article 50. Separation of power, Article 50. Okay, guys. Are you following, guys? Guys. Is the session useful? Okay, is the session useful? Please do solve the top 10 questions. Guys, how many of you are solving daily top 10 questions? These are very, very useful, guys. I can make you literally I'm telling you, guys, you will see a lot of questions coming directly from the 10 questions which I am giving you daily, because these 10 questions I am framing linking the PYQs. Linking the PYQs is very, very unique, guys. Please do solve. Okay. With this, guys, I would like to end here. Anybody has to say anything, please do let me know, guys. Anybody has to say anything, guys, please do let me know. Anybody, guys, do you want to say something? Anyone? Start solving questions, guys. I'm telling you, everyone studies, but very few people practice. Everyone studies, but very few people practices. Like everyone gives exam, but very few people crack the exam. So you want to be in everyone or you want to be in few people? Okay, that's your choice. That's your choice. Okay, bye bye. Take care.